left Dallas a few hours ago, and now we are on a bit of a time crunch to get to Las Vegas because we only have 4 days to get there, and there's still 5 hours to get outside of Texas, which is quite a long drive. Now, we're heading our way to New Mexico for our very first stop, Carlsbad Caverns. We've attempted to go to Carlsbad 3 times without luck. And so we're hoping today that we get to go to Carlsbad Caverns for the very first time, and then we'll be making our way over to Arizona, and then hopefully to make it to Las Vegas on time. So that means that we have to do something new. So we're really hoping that Carlsbad works out for us since we've not done that. All right, bear with us guys as we make our way to our next state. For the next 5 hours, we'll still be in Texas. So hang out with us as we get there. To remember that time that I said we were gonna go to Carlsbad Caverns and we've tried 3 times, guess what? We can't go. So we found out that you should have planned a lot earlier to go to that park because March is the busiest month for them, and for the next 4 days they are sold out on tickets. You must have a ticket in order to get inside of the cavern itself. We have decided, because we cannot go into the caverns, it does not make sense for us to go to Carlsbad and not visit the caverns. We'll be heading to White Sands National Park for a sunrise tomorrow. This will be our second time through White Sands, so we are just passing through there. See what else we can do in southern New Mexico before we head on through to Arizona. So strike 4 on Carlsbad. Maybe we'll try a 5th time. I don't know. Maybe we'll just never go to that park. Who knows? All right, we're still in Texas. We are getting closer-ish to the border.
Welcome to New Mexico, land of enchantment. It's been several hours since we picked you guys up, and we found this just amazing little restaurant that we just had to show you. Stand by.
We made it to our camp spot for the evening. We did a harvest host.
Now we're making dinner. And did you already tell them where we're going in the morning?
No. Wait, maybe. I don't know. It's been a long day because it was only supposed to be 7 hours, and then we rerouted, so it's 10 hours. But then it was really 11 hours because we had to stop a couple times because a couple people got sick. Yeah. Tomorrow, White Sands, sunrise.
Everybody's hungry, even this one. Crazy. Are you hungry?
Oh, we're not done yet. We cheated and we got the pre-mix salads because neither of us really wanted to cook because it's already so late. So we're just cooking some chicken, and I got some rice coming. Do we even need rice at this point? No. Just chicken salad? That sounds great. 86 in the rice. So making a very simple meal. Oh, I forgot to put up my tomatoes. Alright. We're sharing out of that bowl. Sounds good.
I don't deny there's some strange.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. And it's 27 mile an hour gusts. And the van feels like it's gonna tip over. So I'm just out here trying to find a spot that's maybe a little bit more sheltered. There's debris flying all over the place. It's like a damn hurricane.
We woke up so early for this and weathered the windy evening for this view.
It's currently 43 degrees out here, and my toes are frozen. Thought it was the most appropriate thing for the sand, and I would happily be unloading my socks and shoes of sand right now because I can't feel my toes. It was a mad rush getting out here because of the park opening at 7 and sunrise was at 7:15, so now we're just gonna go find a new spot. Sun's up. Very pretty.
Did you guys have fun out there?
We did have fun. Daisy had more fun.
Why would you say that?
Don't worry, there's video. Not that way, psychopath. Tell me more. What? You see Dad? Go. She's rolling around and doing circles. She didn't eat much sand this time, but she was having a good time up there. Had I let her off leash, she would have just been up and down the dunes. She would have loved it.
Getting buck wild.
Yeah.
You enjoyed it, Daisy? Huh?
Oh, White Sands is so stunning. There's just dunes everywhere. And in the months of March, when they open up for earlier hours, is a prime time to get here to see sunrise. Now they do stay open just a slight bit later for summer hours as well, so you may be able to catch sunset, you may not. But this is a really beautiful park. It was a national monument the last time we were here. In 2019, they finally put it as a national park. National monuments are essentially preservations of land and beauty, versus parks are more educational and scenic. So a lot of times you'll find designated trails in national parks, little areas of education. There's an education program, usually ranger led, but typically they're going to be longer programs that provide a lot of education about the land, animals inside the land, and how to preserve it. So while you are here visiting White Sands, there are about 4 designated trails here. The longest one is a flat trail. However, it does specify you are going to be climbing up and down dunes. It is a 5-mile loop that will take roughly about 3 hours. Highly recommend doing that very early in the day. Make sure you bring water and pack the essentials because it is going to be a long hike.
White Sands National Park is an amazing park. You definitely want to come check it out. Get here as early as possible. We didn't get a chance to go to the visitor center. Otherwise, we would have picked up a sled. They rent them inside. That is half the fun of coming here.
Go!
Ow!
Lay back, Brad. Excuse me, sir. This is so cute. We got our own private little hot tub. So we are at a little place in Truth or Consequences. Wow, this is delightfully warm. And it's a place called Hoosiers. It's a brand new little hot spring facility. They have constantly running hot spring water here, and they created their own little room. So we have our own private little room here that we are spending an hour in.
After last night and all that wind, I'm gonna take a nap.
This place used to be called Hot Springs. Before the 1950s, there was a radio show called Truth or Consequences. And as a joke, they renamed the city and then never changed it back. But along the Rio Grande River is another area called Riverbed that has another very cute and quaint hot spring option that has multiple pools of varying temperatures, or they even have private rooms such as this one. They do have tying options in there. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get into that one, but this one has been a great substitution. I'm going to leave all the information in the description below in case you decide you want to come out here. We are headed off in the sunset. Not really the sunset, we're actually just leaving Truth or Consequences, and we are making our way to Arizona.
Making our way down.
So we have just gone through Quemado, New Mexico, and it is now snowing. This is crazy. It's snowing and 34 degrees.
Mind you, we have a two-wheel drive vehicle, rear wheel, no chains, so if things get hairy, at least we have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and coffee, and I just filled up the gas tank so we can stay warm.
We have basic things, so we should be fine for like a day or so. But this is craziness.
That's some big snow. That's the kind of snow you hope for at Christmas time.
Right, this is big snowflakes.
Sorry for all you folks out there that normally see snow every year. We're southern folk. This is cool. We never see this stuff. Especially big and flaky.
This is some massive snow for, I guess, at this time of year. But they are coming in and splatting real hard.
Make sure you come back next week as we travel over to Arizona and show you around some of our favorite places. Make sure to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, go ahead and consider subscribing to our channel, and we'll see you guys on the next one.